My fellow Americans, politics are like the weather. Everybody talks about politics, but few people do anything to change politics. How would you like to be one of those who do? And, besides being fairly easy, you might even get to have some fun along the way, if you follow my directions. Are you intrigued? Well, listen up. Politics today are dependent on politicians basing their campaign promises on results of polls telling them what their constituents want. The pollsters ask a sample portion of the voters expected to vote for their preferences to get those results. Most Americans tell the truth when polled, making those results more or less representative if the right questions have been asked. The system is partially based on the continuing acceptance of polls and pollsters as necessary adjuncts to the voting process by parties, politicians, and the media, but it is based mainly on the fact that most Americans tell the truth when polled. I bet you can see where I'm going with this, can't you? Yep. If the voters want the system to change, the outcomes of the elections to be uncertain before the votes are in, some of the voters will have to shade their answers to pollsters, from little white lies to complete prevarications about reactions, leanings, and if they will vote. The voters will have to lie to the pollsters when they come out of the election booths, too. It will take a bit of forethought and planning. The pollsters will soon catch on and try to ask trick questions designed to lull voters into revealing whether or not they are honest in their answers. Each voter must therefore decide in advance what his or her answers will be, what invented stances will be taken, which party or candidate will be preferred or objected to in answers. Each voter will need to keep his or her answers consistent during any voting period in order that their duplicity remains undetected by the repeated calls of pollsters. But don't lie about your registration information like party affiliation or age. They can check that. Are you one of the people who can and will lie to pollsters? Are you one of those who receive annoying telephone calls at supper time asking about your opinions? You can make them stop, you know. If enough voters lie, polling will go away, and we politicians will have to go back to basing our lies and positions less scientifically, maybe on our own opinions and beliefs. Answer those phone calls with a smile and a falsehood on your lips. Make stuff up. Enjoy yourself. Take up extreme or unpopular positions for the fun of it. When it comes time to vote, you can still always vote your mind, conscience, and heart. You just won't be voting in accordance with an accurate bunch of pre-election guesses which help forecast so many elections before the first vote is cast. Make election night once more a meaningful time, instead of only a time to check exactly how closely the pollsters' predictions and final vote counts match. Always lie to pollsters. It isn't against the law yet. If you can't or won't lie to pollsters, you can just hang up the phone, or be neutral, or undecided, or uninformed, or insist that the pollster pay you for your opinions. Your time is valuable to you, isn't it? And they get paid plenty for polling you, I bet. Ask the pollster to send you $20 or $50 first. If the pollster does, then lie. You'll still get to spend the money. Whatever you decide to do, have fun. enjoy yourself. Please help change the American political process. Don't give away or sell your real opinions. When I lie to pollsters, I have to keep telling myself not to giggle and give myself away, but I always lie to pollsters. Thank you. I am Don Hoffmann, and I want to be your Republican vice presidential candidate in 2016.